Good evening, friends, followers, channel members. How are you all doing? It seems like absolutely ages since I've been here and it's been a live stream. I actually can't remember when the last one was. So I've been looking forward to this all day today. Really glad you're able to join us. Love to catch up, hear what you guys have been up to this last couple of weeks. It's Easter time, isn't it? At the moment, so obviously the school holidays are in full session. I've been away, so looking forward to getting back to a bit more flying. And tonight we're out of the EasyJet flight deck. We're in the British Airways flight deck tonight as we head on to the newly updated IniBuilds London Heathrow for Flight Sim 24. We don't fly to Heathrow enough just because we fly for the Orange Airline, so always a pleasure to venture into Heathrow. It's always nice and busy as well, lots of air traffic control. So yeah, it's great. And look at this, I love this livery. There we go. Oh, that's loud. Yeah, beautiful One World livery here at Prague. That's where we're flying from, Prague to Heathrow, one of their real-world flights. So welcome, everyone. For those of you wondering, I will let you know when the giveaway has started, and of course let you know how to enter and all of that stuff. Not just yet. So welcome if you're watching on Twitch as well. Hey, Fortbacker, good to have you watching. And to everyone else joining us, evening, Cobo, Aviate, James, Bubbles Our Princess coming in as well. Digger in the flight deck, good to see you. Hooper Booper, thank you for joining me. And we've got Dynasty in as well. Aviate, DC Gert is here, but he's still at work. That's unfortunate, DC. J-Hog, you've had a bad week, have you? I don't believe you. William FS, absolutely not in SU2 beta. I learnt my lesson last time. So no, we're just in the normal SU1 version, the public release version of Microsoft Flight Simulator. Hey Relic, good to see you in as well. Andrew is in, who's doing is that Innsbruck? Is that Innsbruck? Heathrow, Oslo, Heathrow, downtime. That sounds like a nice 4-sector day. Oh, J-Hog, you fell down a manhole, didn't you? I forgot about that. How could someone your size fall down a manhole? And that sounded a lot less insulting in my head when I said it. Anyway, let's crack on. We'll bring up the operational flight plan and go through it. We'll be operating it as a real ops flight, obviously, as per the Orange Airline ops, not British Airways. They are slightly different, of course, as well. So let's have a quick look. Here we are. Fun thing I noticed about this straight away, we're fully loaded tonight. Yeah, fully loaded, hardly any wind for the flight either. Alternate is Manchester. Shear rate looks okay. We've got a cost index of 70. That's probably a bit high for British Airways, but never mind. We're off runway 12 in Prague, which is unusual. The main runway is actually closed at the moment, I think. So Relic says it was a big manhole, or like a sewer. William says you've also lost your community folder. Busy day trying to get everything back. That happened to me. That was a real pain, a huge pain, and it just puts you off wanting to fly, doesn't it? Getting everything all loaded back in. Brian Watt, mate, thank you so much for the Prime sub. I really do appreciate all of the subs, bits, etc., the super chats, everything you guys give, and of course there is Jet Sim Pilot channel members as well, the mainstay of the channel. Digger in the flight deck is the new airport only for 2024. Yeah, they basically released a 2024 only version, so yes. Kraz Aviation, who makes the Prague scenery? I think I've got this from Orbex, if memory serves me. Might be MK Studios, but I think it's from Orbex. I can't be 100% certain. J-Hug, you finished up in hospital with an infected leg as well. Oh my word. Oh, wasn't life easy when you were retired? Anyway, back to my operational flight plan. Yeah, so that looks alright, but we just can't take any extra fuel, which is always interesting going into Heathrow because it's a busy old place. So holding time is, if you can get a bit more holding time, it's always good fun. We could load an extra half. I might load just a little bit. We might round it up to, we might take 6.8 tons of fuel. That's just a little bit more, but but not much. David is currently in the air. He's doing Reykjavik to Manchester. That is a great flight. We've not been to Reykjavik for ages. I just haven't had time to do the flight, and it's 3 hours or whatever it is. Hey Organ, good to see you. Engineer on board, mate. Great to see you. Great to see you as well. So yeah, we'll just round that up a little bit. Manchester CNR's 2.4. Let's have a look at the flight log. There's not going to be any terrain around on this flight, so I'm happy to skip over that. Let's have a look at the weather. What we've got in Heathrow at the moment is 210 at 13. Oh, a bit of a crosswind. Looking like it might just get up a little bit more to about 14 knots. Oh, actually, later on tonight it's going to become line variable, so it's not going to be terrible. Manchester has a chance of the winds gusting up to 30 knots a little bit later on. That's interesting. That's well, not quite as much of a crosswind as it is at Heathrow. London Gatwick, that's pretty much similar to Heathrow. Birmingham is as cab okay and fine. Stansted, that's fine. And here we are in Prague, which is a lovely cab okay evening. A few clouds knocking about at the minute, as you can see in the sim, just on the top right corner, but there you are. Marsh, I have seen the new Dusseldorf scenery. It looks very good. Anya Box, I can't pronounce that name, mate, but says hello from Turkey. Have a good flight. Thank you very much. Hope you're going to stick with us. Yeah, so that's all right. And if we just confirm all those weather scenarios there, all the 9s, they look good. Yeah, Heathrow crosswind, 11 knot crosswind. So that's going to be nice to have a little look at. Let's have a look at the no times then here. What we got? Runway 6 and 24 is closed. That's fine. We've got a few taxiway closures as well. And that's pretty much it. We've got in Heathrow. I don't think we've got anything in Heathrow either, to be honest with you. Westcott DB's unserviceable. Runway entry exit, 27 left. That's not going to bother us. There's one close there. So that all looks alright. Let's have a look at the weather charts, see how these are looking. So that's our route, and then we've got a little area of icing. That's low level, so that's going to be fine. When we're on the arrival, then we might have just have a little bit of turbulence as we're coming in, looking at that. But other than that, should be plain sailing. That little area there as well, just showing what's that, below 3,200 feet. So we might feel it coming in. We'll let cabin crew know. Might be a bit of a bumpy landing. Okay, so we know what fuel we're going to take. 6.8 tons. We've checked everything through there. I'm quite happy. Let's see who's in the cabin crew tonight. Hey guys, you already back there? And I'm sorry, I don't know your name. Let's see what cabin crew is working for us this evening. Twister says the new LAX looks amazing as well.
Hey Captain, no worries at all. I'm Tyrone, your friendly flight attendant from Jamaica. We're all set and ready back here. Let us know if you need anything, yeah? One love.
Tyrone, it's going to be a great evening. Okay, Tyrone, well, we're just about set up here and happy to let you start boarding then, if you guys are ready. So, Tyrone will start the boarding in a minute.
We're all set back here and ready to start boarding. Let's get these lovely passengers on board on their way to London.
He's filled with love tonight. Okay, let me just tell the ground crew what we're after. Fuel-wise, we're going to get everything loaded up. And I said, what did I say? 6.8 tons, didn't I? So let's get that loaded. Hopefully GSX is going to play ball. Racy, I use Say Intentions for my flight mod. Link in the video description below, or also pinned at the top of the chat if you want to check that out. Right, cargo doors opening, so it looks like that's working. Alright, let's grab some ATIS information here at Rosinha 12216 and have a listen to what's happening. And we'll look to be pushing back in about half an hour or so. Fingers crossed, maybe a little sooner if we can get going and boarded. It's quite busy on the ground here tonight.
624 closed. Transition level 70. Meta Rosinha at 1830. Wind 110 degrees, 10 knots. Cav OK. Temperature 20. 2.10, QNH 1007. Trend, no significant changes. Notices to air missions VFR arrivals contact Rusine radar on 119.010. Squawk mode Charlie before requesting pushback or taxi. Arrivals keep squawk mode Charlie until parked on stand. You have received 8 is Papa.
Just grab the first half of that.
Rusine 8 is Papa. At 1830, ILS approach runway in use 12. Runway 0624 closed. Transition level 70. Meta Rusine.
Okay, so that's enough there. Right, so let's go setting everything up. We've got, I just checked that the last flight crew haven't left us with a Duff aircraft. So just check we are external power, the pumps are off. Make sure the packs are off as well. Just turn this down a little bit. All the lights, they're set fine. Coming down here, spoilers, flaps, parking brake, they're okay. Squawking 2000 standby, that's fine. Acupressure is in the green. QNH now set standby 1007. Monitoring the guard frequency 121.5. We'll just make a listen for the cabin announcements as well. Switching panel's fine. Thrust levers, engine mode master selector, they're all okay. Cool. 1007 is there. We'll get the constraints up. Let's have a look at setting up the box then for our departure. I'll get the charts up as well. Then we can follow everything through. And I want the operational flight plan as we set the box up, don't we? So let's just get that on screen so you guys can see it as we go. Hey David English, good to see you. Right, so let's just check. We've got valid AirX cycle. Oh, that runs out actually today. New one coming in tomorrow then it seems. Let's just check there. We've got the IRS, 3.5 greens. Status, yeah, that's all fine. Okay, and I want to just get onto our ATSU. AOC, do the flight in request, pull the information down, and what are we at? We're at 1900 hours at the moment. Okay, back to our init page then. 1 hour 33 minutes is our flight time. Courier, good evening, my friend. Thank you for joining us. Right, flight number is Speedbird tonight. I'll have to remember to actually listen to that call sign rather than EasyJet, Alpine, Top Swiss, the usual. Cost index 70. Ground temperature is 20 degrees. Nice. Tropo is 35530. It's certainly not that warm here in the UK today. We've had a really nice couple of weeks, but it's freezing. I was half tempted to put the heating on. My kids keep putting the heating on. I have to keep telling them off. I refuse to put it on in April. We're not made of money. IRS in it. And 5866 north and 1460 east. That's fine. We are parking stand 20 tonight. So that's fine. And we're cruising at 360 at a temperature 57. Speedburger 34 Alpha Mike. Where was that? Which air traffic controller called the Speedburger? Well, in fact, it wasn't me. Was it? Was it Nick? They called it. J-Hog, my aunt's got the heating on. You turn it off on your app. Right, departing 12 Baltu 6 Hotel, and arriving at Heathrow 27. Right, we were in London last week with the family. Me and my lad just spent most of the time looking airborne. Let's grab the arrival on the Logan arrival. Logan 2 Hotel. Insert. So we have got 629 miles on the OFP, 626 miles there, so that's fine. Okay, have I got a preliminary load sheet? Let's have a quick look. I've got 2. I don't need the 1. Right, there we go. So yeah, that's full, and no underload. 179 passengers. So we've got zip fuel weight 32.3. That's zero fuel weight CFG, of course, and takeoff weight CFG is 30.5. Okay, let's get back onto our IniB. We've accepted that flight plan, that's fine. So that zero fuel weight is 61. CFG is 32. 3. Alternate 1.3 tons of fuel. Let's see what the aircraft wants. So we're taking 6.8 ton. Hopefully that will be enough. 6.2, perfect. So coming into London Heathrow then, busy airport. We've got an extra 18 minutes of fuel on board. Alright, good. So that means then, I just want to check what's our landing weight going to be. Our landing weight is going to be well within limits, so that's fine. Let me do the departure calculations then. So it is dry here, runway 12, flaps 1. Well, actually, no, I believe BA SOPs that you use sort of the optimal settings, so we'll just leave it as that. No need to force target, anti-has to be off. Packs will be on, BA don't turn them off. And our takeoff weight is 67.6. So nice and heavy this evening. For a short flight anyway. So 67.6. Our CFG for departure is 323. No, it isn't. It's 30.5.
Welcome on board.
Intersection data. Let's plan intersection Foxtrot. Just because it's slightly shorter, in case we can take a slightly shorter route. Then that gives us figures of 131, 132, 136. Flaps 3. Yeah, so I've heard this. BA actually end up getting end up using quite a lot more flaps than the Orange Airline for their departures, which is fine. Something a little bit different. Can't remember the last time I did a flaps 3 departure actually. It's normally reserved for things like Gibraltar and stuff. So flexing 60, that's all set up. Thrust reduction acceleration, we're not using EasyJet stops tonight, so I'm happy to leave that as is. Am I using Wing Wings much? So I use Wing Flex hardware actually. So yeah, I really like the Wing Flex FCU that I've got. FCU E-Face, it's all basically one unit. The McDo's very good as well. So that's the hardware I'm using. I do have a discount code for that as well. I think the discount code, if anyone's ever buying anything from Wingflex, I think the discount code is just EasyJet in by the capital letters, and I think it saves you quite a bit of money as well from memory. Right, let's just check out the engine out stuff here in Prague. So, okay, PR, runway 12. Right, so engine out procedure is standard 2,800 feet. It's a left turn to the Vimy hold. Okay, so secondary flight plan, copy the active. I'll just get in there. Vimy in there. And to the hold. This is the Winflex main page triggered the antivirus. That is probably the best name of any subscriber I've got. A person on the internet. Inbound course is 303. Person on the internet, thank you for subscribing, whoever you happen to be. And it is right turns, that is correct. So that's the hold done. New destination LKPR. Arriving back on the ILS runway 12. No star, and what's the VIA? I think it is a Vimy. Excellent. Okay, so that's the engine out stuff all set up. let's have a look. None of your business says, friend and approx an A320 type red 9%, then flights of 2020 using the yaw controls. Would you be interested? Do you know what? That sounds awesome, but I don't have flights in 2020 installed anymore. Yeah, I'm straight on. I'm straight on Flight Sim 2024. Flight Sim 2020 deleted itself from my PC. Then Flight Sim 2024 did the same. Then Flight Sim 2024 just deleted my community folder. So it's been a fun couple of months. So I don't have Flight Sim 2020 anymore. But sounds like having loads of fun. Right, let me just check the engine out procedure there. So we're yeah. We're out, and then there's the arrival as well. There's the hold at Vimy, and there's the arrival back in. So yeah, we're happy with that. Great stuff. So I think we are pretty much ready to brief. We'll contact air traffic control, get our clearance. What frequency is that? And clearance delivery is 120.060. Fully staffed here tonight in Prague. Satellite frequency 120.060. Clearance delivery, good evening, Speedbird 863 Zulu. A320, stand 20 with information Papa, IFR to London Heathrow.
Speedbird 863 Zulu, receiving a delivery. Hello, information in Papa, QNH 1007, time check 10. Speedbird 863 Zulu, clear to London Heathrow, BAL 26 hotel departure. Climb to altitude 5,000 feet, squawk 1424.
Cleared via the BAL 26 hotel, initial climb altitude 5,000, squawk 1424 for Speedbird 863 Zulu.
Speedbird 863 Zulu, ready back correct.
Get the squawk in there. If I don't do it now, I always forget to do that. Brian, what the giveaway will be tonight, only working on YouTube, but we're now having a look at getting it included on Twitch as well, because then people aren't able to switch between them. Yeah, none of your business. Feel free to contact me. I love hearing from everyone. So yeah, that'd be great. And Brian, I'll let you know when the entry is in. You can literally just hop over to YouTube, pop your entry, and then go back to Twitch if that's where you prefer to watch. Alright, so everything that we've been given by ATC is exactly what we've got planned and in the box. So let's get the charts up, and we'll look at briefing stuff. So usual stuff. Start with the weather. Not really much to speak of. The weather here tonight in Prague is pretty lovely. A few clouds knocking around, but nothing. Nothing that's going to concern us. Biggest concern might be a little bit of turbulence coming into Heathrow, but en route weather is looking fine as well. Aircraft fully serviceable with the exception of the weather radar for now. No times that affect us here, just the runway closure, which is meaning we're off 1-2 tonight for a change. Let's have a look. Where are my charts? Where are they? Come back and then I can get them on screen for you. Right. Here we go. Leo Strange, it has been a while. Great to see you back. Good evening, my friend. So, this is the ground chart. We are parked at Pier Bravo, so where it says Bravo 2. So, we can expect a taxi then. I'm guessing it'll be something like Hotel Lima Foxtrot. I mean, we've told them we can take Foxtrot. We can take Foxtrot or Golf. We've got figures planned from Foxtrot, so either of those are fine. Just want to be a little bit careful around this area here, just so we don't get lost and take a wrong turn. Very easy to do around that de-icing pad, actually. So just make sure we know exactly where we're going with that. Is there a slightly better looking ground chart? Sometimes the parking charts I find are a little bit clearer for stuff like this. Let's have a quick look. I might be a bit clearer. So yeah, we're on here. Stand 20. So just oh, not Pier Bravo, Pier Charlie. Stand 20. Good job, I checked. Yeah. So Hotel Foxtrot. Yeah, we just want to be a little bit careful there, but we can take Foxtrot then for departure. Can't take Golf. So That's fine. That's pretty straightforward taxi, as long as we're just careful around this intersection here. We'll take that slowly. It's not a long taxi, so we'll not do a single engine taxi because it's not a long taxi and we've got stuff to do. Look where we're going. We'll do the flight control checks once we push back before we move. Let's have a look then at the departure. So, what is it? Val26 Hotel. It's on here. Oh, that's the wrong one, isn't it?
Hello.
There we go. So, Val26 Hotel, which is... where are you?
Hello.
There it is. Okay, well, sometimes you have to work backwards to find it. Right, so Val2's over there. So that's quite interesting. We are departing. We're then actually turning left. So it is straight out. Our first waypoint is 626. And then it is a left turn. There are no speed restrictions. And we expect to fly on 140. Yeah, but no speed restrictions, so that's fine. Remember, it's flaps 3 departure, so once we have moved thrust levers back to the climb detent, we're going to go flaps 1, and then at pass S speed, then obviously flaps 0. So just mention that because we don't often do flaps 3 departures, so it's just worth solidifying that in our mindset so we know exactly how we're going to fly that. Yeah, MSA as we depart then is 3-2, going to 3-6. No real terrain to worry about. We've obviously got the city just on our left hand side as we depart, so if we ever have any sort of major issues like we're coming down, it's horrible to say it, but if we're coming down, let's head to the south. But otherwise, I think that's pretty much everything covered. Transition level is 70, and we're initially climbing 5,000, so we don't need to set standard pressure on departure. Cool. So I think that is it. So yeah.
Welcome on board.
Elton, why not might out sit for example straight out for 25 miles and hold, which is pretty much which is standard pretty much everywhere. Pretty sure it's not different for different airlines. Elton, I'm sorry to say, mate, you are wrong because every airline sets their own engine out procedures. They are not sort of standard. They are different airlines do different things. So it depends which airline you have as to where you end up. But they are definitely different for every airline. Yeah. What are the rules for single engine taxis in the 320? No real rules, basically. Leave the APU running, have the yellow pump on, the electric pump, and make sure engine number 2 is up and running for at least 3 minutes before departure. So that's the crux of it. Oh, I think we're still boarding. I can still hear people getting on, so just gotta wait for them to finish, and then we're done.
Hello.
This is nice. We've actually got a jetway. EasyJet don't get jetways. Night at night. Good evening, my friend.
Hello.
Hey Captain, boarding has started and the first passengers are now on board. All is going smoothly so far.
This way.
Lovely. He sounds very relaxed, doesn't he? Probably why the passengers are boarding so slow. ABTV is 24 now stable for me. I'll be honest, since Sim Update 1, it's been stable for a lot of people, not just myself, but quite a few people. Racer Jetway is now common with his jet. Always had one when I've flown with them. It depends. Or you're not always had one when you've flown in them. No, it costs airlines more money to have a jetway, and they're a low-cost carrier, aren't they? So you probably won't get one. Right, I think we've just got our final load sheet through, so we'll check that out. Most of the passengers are stuck at duty-free. I don't blame them. Coming back to the cold weather in the UK, they need something to warm them up. Right, here we go, final load sheet. So takeoff weight is correct. And the zero fuel weight CFG to takeoff CFG is 30.4. They're all within limits. Great, no LMCs. Time to get going. Leo Strengths are fairly similar to on the aircraft. Yes, they are. So it's as close as we can get to real life in the sim. Right, let's get the EPU up and running. And we've got 6.8 tons of fuel loaded. Check that is balanced, which it is. Seatbelt signs on. Fuel pumps, they can come on. Let's wait for that APU to run, then we can disconnect the ground power. Hey Steve, have I got myself an A-class printer? Yeah, I've not, Steve. No. I have got a label printer actually. I could probably utilise it. It's not connected to the sim PC though, that's the thing. And it's not wireless or anything fancy like that. So whilst we're just waiting for the APU to fire up, then if you do like the stream, then please hit that like button. If you don't like the stream, please hit that like button. We've not been live for a while, so honestly, the likes that you guys add up really do help the channel out, YouTube algorithm wise. So massive thanks to everyone that hits that like button. Something quick, simple, and of course free. Hey Christoph, good to see you. Right, APU is up and running. That's brilliant. So let's disconnect the external power. That's done. We'll give it a minute. We'll get the bleed on. We'll get the packs on as well. Let's just head back over to clearance delivery. Delivery, Speedbird 863 Zulu is ready for push and start.
Speedbird 863 Zulu, startup approved for pushback. Contact Ruzinia Tower 134.560. Bye-bye.
Startup approved and over to tower 13456. Thanks for the service. Speedbird 863 Zulu. Okay, so let's squawk mode Charlie then, as asked. Eldon, do I have access to EasyJet Real OFP? I do actually. And over to the tower, 13456. This frequency is going to be really busy, isn't it? Virginia Tower, good evening, Speedbird 863 Zulu, stand 20, and we are ready for push and start.
Speedbird 863 Zulu, Virginia Tower, hello, push and start approved.
Push and start approved for Speedbird 863 Zulu. Right, let's get that on. Beacon light on, transponder is already on. Cabin crew, arm doors and cross check.
Scandinavian 21 Echo runway 12, clear to land.
Get runway 12, 20.
Skype 565, taxi to stand 10 via Lima.
We're all
Golf,
set, Captain. Let's
Bravo,
get ready
Bravo
for
2.
a smooth journey to London.
We are ready for
Yeah, one love.
Taxi via Lima, Golf, Bravo, Bravo 2, stand 10, Skype 565.
The great thing about the EasyJet OFPs is that SimBreeze
565 correction.
mimics them
Stand 10 via Lima.
absolutely
Hotel
perfectly.
Bravo 2.
So this is exactly what
Lima,
a
Hotel
real
Bravo
EasyJet operational flight plan
565.
looks like.
Our captain on this flight is the wonderful EasyJet pilot, and assisting him is our first
Now, nose wheel steering is connected.
captain today.
So, carbon preparation checklist. We should probably run that, shouldn't we? So, the aircraft acceptance has been done, fuel quantity has been checked and balanced. Seatbelt signs are on, and ideas we've got 3.5 green. QNH VARF is 1007, 1180 feet, and the before start checklist. Parking brake is on. Takeoff data. We've got 131 V1 136 V2. And windows are closed, pets are on flight mode, doors are closed, and arm beacon light is on.
In the unlikely event of a loss,
None of your business. I don't use the Lido format. No, I use the EasyJet format.
automatically drop.
As I say, this is a carbon copy of what the EasyJet OFPs look like.
And secure.
So very, very well done by SimBrief. Not SimBrief. It is SimBrief, isn't it? Yeah, SimBrief.
Scandinavian 2-1 Echo Taxi to stand 17 via Lima, Hotel and
Third
Juliet.
pilot, good
Follow
evening.
Boeing 737, company SkyUp.
Also via Lima, Juliet, and
Yes, Scandinavian 2-1 Echo, taxiway is Lima, Hotel and Juliet.
And parking brakes
Lima
released.
Hotel and Juliet to stand 17.
All engines clear. Start at will.
Please take a moment.
Okay, so nose wheel steering confirmed disconnected. Let's get the packs on now. And APU bleed is on. Starting engine 1 then.
One low, Captain. The cabin is ready for departure.
I bet BA start 2 first, don't they? They won't do any of that single engine taxi rubbish. Leo's, the announcements aren't that loud because they're back in the cabin. If they come through and talk to me here in the flight deck, you will hear them. I think you can turn it up somehow. Pavli, coming in, find yourself a window seat. Elton, do I have access? Yes, I do. Which is why when we're doing the flights, they are as close to real life as we can mimic. Here in the sim.
Another Kilo Charlie ready.
Kilo Charlie, go ahead.
Another Kilo Charlie ready for departure.
Please set parking brakes.
Parking brake set.
Call you back,
Locking gear.
So just one change, start number 1. None of your business. Airbus changed the start number 1 first anyway. Actually, they did, yes.
3 Kilo Juliet, rozněta, dobrý večer, continue approach, wind 110 degrees.
EasyJet had been doing that for years. Starting engine 2. So now it's just the reason EasyJet always started at number 1 first is because they were always doing single engine taxis, and you can only single engine taxi with engine number 1. Well, you can't, but you should. So yeah, that's the reason they did it. Even if they were doing a 2-engine taxi, just to keep it consistent across every start.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Woodcut 83, good evening, my friend. Thank you so much for the resub on Prime. Appreciate that.
On 3 Kilo Juliet, runway 12, clear to land. Runway 12, clear to land on 3 Kilo Juliet.
Let's get that taxi chart back up. Before we
Another
get
Kilo Charlie just crossed runway 12
taxi
without
instructions.
permission. You confirmed you are not ready for departure.
I cross runway 1.
Par 501, we are on Twitch as well. For those of you who prefer.
Yeah, another Kilo Charlie, next time hold short of the runway, do not cross it without clearance. Continue via Delta.
Engine number
holding
2's got a
runway
good engine to start as well. So, engine mode selector can come back to normal. APU bleed can come off. APU master can come off. Anti-ice is not required. On the spoilers and flaps 3.
Papa, ahoy, continue approach number 2, wind 110 degrees, 10 knots.
Set the trim.
Continue approach number 2, Alpine 47 Whiskey Papa.
And the after start checklist. So anti-ice is off. ECAM status is checked. Pitch trim is 30.4 and rudder is neutral. Let's do our flight control check then. So we've got full left, full right, neutral. Full up, full down, neutral. Rudder, full right, rudder, full left and neutral. Steve's just found another Haribo gold bear in the bag bonus. Okay, we're all good. Let's do the taxi checklist, get the chart up, see where we're going. Tower speedbird 863 Zulu is ready for taxi and we can depart via intersection Foxtrot if needed.
Speedbird 863 Zulu, Roger, stand by. Sky 565, hold position.
Hold position, Sky 565. Traffic inside.
Hey, Doc.
Speedbird 863 Zulu, taxi to holding point runway 12 via Bravo, Golf and Foxtrot.
Bravo, Golf and hold intersection Foxtrot for runway 12, Speedbird 863 Zulu. So this
5565, give way Airbus A320, company British Airways, crossing from right to left and continue ascent 10.
After Airbus, continue. 5565.
Hang on a minute, something's amiss. Stand 13. Right, okay, the signage is wrong. We are not at stand 20, we were at stand... Oh, I've got absolutely no idea we are. There's not even a stand 13 on the chart. Okay. I know where we are. We're not here. We're here, so Bravo and Golf. Straight out second left.
Charlie behind, arriving Airbus A320, company EasyJet, line up runway 12 and wait behind.
Yeah, in the traffic, line up and wait, and you want to line up and
total brakes, weather radars. Okay, let's do the taxi checklist. So flight controls have been checked. Flap setting is config 3. FMAs 131, 136. Climb nav blue, 1FT2, 5000 blue. Engine mode selection is normal. ECAM memo, just waiting for the cabin crew. AFB is stowed.
Goodbye. Lufthansa 3 kg Juliet, located runway 12. Lufthansa 3 kg Juliet, taxi to stand, correction, Lufthansa 3 kg Juliet, do you have tail strike scenery? Affirmative, Lufthansa 3 kg Juliet. Lufthansa 3 kg Juliet, taxi to stand 26 via Lima, Lima 1, Hotel 1. Lima, Lima 1, Hotel 1, stand 26, Lufthansa 3 kg Juliet, díky, pěkně večer, ať se podaří, ahoj. Díky, ahoj.
Great scenery here as well. I say I've forgotten the maker of this scenery at Prague, but sure it's available from Orbex. Okay, so just keep the chart up on screen for you. We're now coming down here, and then we're just getting to the end, bearing right onto Foxtrot. Okay, cancel master caution, Simbug disregard, clear recap. I think it's Orbex Elton.
Attention all aircraft, Papa, now current QNH 1007.
Current QNH still set, 1007, it's fine.
Runner 9 kilo Charlie, runway 12 cleared for takeoff, wind 110 degrees, 10 knots.
Yeah, for takeoff, liner 9 kilo.
So this is the first little
Speedbird
intersection point.
863 Zulu in about 5 minutes. There is emergency traffic inbound. Are you ready for departure?
Affirmative, Speedbird 863 Zulu.
Speedbird 863 Zulu behind departing Boeing 737, company Ryanair. Line up runway 12 and wait behind.
Behind the company, departing traffic, line up and wait behind runway 12, Speedbird 863 Zulu.
Hey, EasyJet and pilots.
So that's Golf.
Runner 9 Kilo Charlie, hold position, cancel takeoff clearance.
And here's Foxtrot. Cabin crew seats for takeoff.
Cabin crew, take seats for departure. We're all set, Captain.
Speedbird 863 Zulu, yeah, the traffic departed runway, line up runway 12 and wait.
Clear to line up runway 12 and we're hold Speedbird 863 Zulu.
Runner 9 Kilo Charlie, you departed wrong runway. Yeah, be careful next time. Contact Prague radar 120.050.
120 say again, please.
120.530.
Where on earth did he take off then?
120.530, Ryanair, 9 kilo Charlie,
Line up checklist. So our cabin is now secure. Takeoff runway is runway 12 via intersection Foxtrot confirmed. TCAS, we've got TARA and PAX 1 and 2 are both on.
Alpine, first and Whiskey Papa requesting taxi to gate. Alpine 47 Whiskey Papa, taxi to stand 18 via Lima, Hotel and Juliet.
Ethan, this is the Fenix Airways A320.
Taxi to stand 18 via Lima, Papa and Juliet, Alpine 47 Whiskey Papa.
So we're just waiting now for our takeoff clearance. Where did that guy take off from? I want to know now. I'm being very nosy. Hey, Dark. Yeah, well, I was feeling sorry for Nick.
Speedbird 863 Zulu, runway 12, clear takeoff, wind 110 degrees, 10 knots.
Clear takeoff runway 12, Speedbird 863 Zulu. Okay, let's go. So, takeoff. Start the chrono.
Rozuměj Tower, znovu ahoj, Sky Travel 1 Delta X-ray, stand 28, requesting pushback.
So, push forward 1.05.
1 Delta X-ray, Rozuměj Tower, dobrý den, there is a traffic, emergency traffic inbound, will be landing in about 10 minutes.
And flex SRS
so,
runway, auto thrust
pushback
blue.
is approved and stand by for startup.
Roger, pushback approved and stand by for startup, Sky Travel 1 Delta X-ray.
Got an issue with the speedometer again, that's a sim bug, not unreliable airspeed. 100 knots. V1. Rotate. Positive climb, gear up. And nav. First climb. Climb.
Speedbird 863 Zulu, contact Prague radar 120.530.
Flaps 1. Confirm 13050, Speedbird 863 Zulu.
Speedbird 863 Zulu, negative 120.530.
120530, thank you, Speedbird 863 Zulu. Good night. Autopilot 1 engaged.
Papa, and first and Whiskey Papa, just to confirm, to stand 18, should we taxi via Papa Delta?
Prague departure, Speedbird 863 Zulu, passing 3,400 for 5,000, Bal26 Hotel.
Speedbird 863 Zulu, Prague radar, good evening, identifying. Fly runway heading, climb to flight level 160.
Climb flight level 160 and confirm fly current heading.
Okay, 860A, correction 860 Zulu A from fly runway heading.
Continue on runway heading and climb flight level 160, Speedbird 863 Zulu.
999 Kilo Charlie.
Flap 0, spoilers disarmed.
Heading 240, you're flying 120, turn right, heading 240.
Alright, 240, right now back to the top.
So, did you see how I got behind the aircraft a little bit there because of the various call signs? I missed the frequency. Needed to get that confirmed. That was fine. And then they gave an instruction I wasn't actually inspecting, which was to continue out on runway heading. So we just confirmed I'd heard that right. And at the same time, we were getting close to flap extension speed. And the reason I point this out is not to showcase how poorly I executed that, but mainly to show why two people in flight deck is really important. In real life, the pilot flying does not have to communicate with ATC. Pilot monitoring does all of that.
Speedbird 863 Zulu, resume more navigation, turn right, direct rapid.
Or navigation right turn direct rapid for Speedbird 863 Zulu. Right, so we're going to be going direct to rapid, which is down there. And confirm we've got a right hand turn, which we do. Nav direct rapid. Okay, so we've got spoilers, flaps, lights can come off. (10,000 feet), get airports onto the EFIS.
Dear guests, we have now climbed to a safe altitude, and you are welcome to use
Ethan, why do I put the gear up so late? Define late.
Wi-Fi service is available, so feel free to connect and stay in touch with your loved ones.
Didn't think we were late at all on that departure. You know, we got positive rate of climb, gear up.
Runway 9 Kilo Charlie, climb to flight level 240.
Don't get that gear up the moment you leave the runway.
Sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight with British Airways. One love.
Leos, there are indeed several mods for first officers. Why don't I use one of those? Because the mod can't talk to virtual air traffic control, Leo. I want to be the pilot flying.
Speedbird 863 Zulu, contact Prague radar frequency 120.275.
120.275, Speedbird 863 Zulu. Good night.
And Lufthansa 735, after Vermouth, climb flight level 350.
After Vermouth, flight level 350, Lufthansa 735.
Lufthansa 03 Yankee, contact Twin radar frequency 134.350, goodbye.
13435, Lufthansa 03 Yankee, thank you, bye-bye.
Prague radar, good evening, Speedbird 863 Zulu, passing flight level 130, flight level 160, direct rapid.
Speedbird 863 Zulu, Prague radar, hello, identified. Climb flight level 280.
Continue climb flight level 280, speedbird 8630. And 280 blue. Didn't get the seatbelt signs off. Temperature check. Not in the icing range yet. I'm just noticing that because we've got a big cloud we're about to go through. Cloud Strider, FS2 crew works with Beyond ATC. That is really cool. Robots talking to robots. Klaus Frasnaslev, mate, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. That is really, really kind. Thank you so much for your support. And come back to ATC, thank you for the follow as well. Elliot, my friend, how are you? Good to see you. Says you've been busy configuring a new radio station. Have you been promoted? Are you now in charge of radio stations? Sounds exciting. I've not got any custom views set up because we're in the IAE aircraft. I have to go and set some of those up. So we're going to open the giveaway in about 20 minutes or so. I'll just start that timer. 20 minutes. If anyone, if I forget, let me know.
485, maintain Mach number 0.82 or grade.
Mach 08 to operate Postman 485.
You're in Sierra Fazul, report Mach number.
78,
you're in Sierra Fazul, maintain Mach number 0.78 or less.
78 or less,
Elton, I've never had anyone tell me I do it too late. I want to see that. I want to see that VS 1500, 2000. Then I'm happy.
Hello, identified, climb flight level 28.
I mean, 5 seconds is a long time when you think about it. Hey, Colin, sat in. Oh God, I've had a mental blank. Is that Liverpool? Sat in Liverpool watching this stream.
Good evening, Lufthansa 72 inbound,
Lufthansa 732, Praha radar, hello, identified.
Leo, you want to see how busy it is in the back? Not that busy because I turn off the passengers so they don't hog my resources. Dave Hudson, good evening, Dave. Great to see you on board. Which engines are on for IE or CFM? I don't care as long as the donkey's working.
And Lufthansa 722 requests climb to flight level.
I'm more familiar with CFMs because that's what EasyJet flies. So.
372, climb flight level 370.
Flight level 370, Lufthansa 732.
That's very bright, isn't it? Well, kind of like a happy medium between those two. J-Hog, yeah, that is a good ETA 2100 Zulu. In fact, I think to get a bit more precise than that, 2106. Klaus says, nice beautiful graphics you have. You've got an NVIDIA 4060, but it doesn't look as good. Do you know what? A lot of people say this to me, and I am not a tech guy. All I do is I'm very cautious on what settings I set. I don't want to push the graphics card too much. I'm streaming as well, so you've got to be very careful. But there is a video on the channel if you want to check out. If you want to check it out on YouTube with the graphics setting that I use.
Ryanair 9 Kilo Charlie, expect climb in 2 minutes.
Elton says, from what he's seen, it needs to be up before pilot monitoring says positive rate. I'm sorry, Elton, that is... that's not the flow we've got. Positive rate, gear up, then nav.
129.1 Ryanair.
Postman 485, request descent.
Postman 485, descent flight level 310.
Descent level 310, Postman 485.
The only other thing, Klaus, is I'm only in 1080, so it's not 4K. Again, just because the graphics card I've got would probably implode if I tried it. So that might be a reason as to why.
Wings 3 Alpha Zulu, resume on navigation direct to Budapest.
On navigation direct to Budapest,
Well, Elton, the next time I'm flying or I'm being checked, I'll ask the guy to see if I'll ask whoever's watching to see. Am I a bit late? Never had that mentioned to me in 4 years of the channel, but never mind. Hey Sid, you've got me confused with my dad. That's his name. Leo's Trains ETA for London is 2106. I'm not on SU2, Klaus. No, I'm not. Staying away from the bitters for the time being. Hey, Pack Andrew! Oh, you're going to love this stream tonight. The sky is lit up with ATC.
Direct 863 Zulu, contact Unique radar frequency 133.65.
Right, we're just starting to get through a bit of a cloud there.
Wings 3 Alpha Zulu, descent flight level 310.
We're out of the icing range, so we're okay. Danny says...
863 Zulu, contact Unique radar 133.565, goodbye.
133.565, Speedbird 863 Zulu, good night. Over to Munich.
Wings 3 Alpha Zulu, contact me in radar frequency 134.350, goodbye.
Nick, there's high solar activity tonight. Any aurora? Probably not as far south as Prague.
Lufthansa 77 Papa Charlie München, radar, good evening.
München radar, good evening, Speedbird 863 Zulu. Passing correction, flight level 280, and we were direct rapid.
Speedbird 863 Zulu München, radar, good evening. Climb to flight level 320 at the moment.
Climb flight level 320, Speedbird 8630. And 320 blue. Thrust climb, open climb. Oh, J-Hug, I've not seen anyone redeem chav from that. Do you know what? I can't remember last time I had an alcoholic drink. Garen, we're going to open the giveaway in about 12 minutes.
Radar, good evening.
Open it in about 12 minutes. Dark Fury's in first class on this flight. At least we have a first class. We're not in the Orange Airlines. So there is a first class.
Yankee inbound to flight level 350.
Lufthansa 3 Yankee München, radar, good evening.
Hey, Trilly. The Alpine call sign did catch my attention. Good to cross paths with you.
Lufthansa 9 Mike, München, radar, good evening.
Aloha, Christian.
Turn right by 15 degrees.
Turn 15 degrees to the right, Lufthansa 9 Mike.
And Rambo was just doing a random flight and recognised the voice on frequency. Rambo, awesome. Glad that you dropped in.
Austin 220, contact Praha 120.275, bye bye.
Switching to Praha 120.275, Austrian.
Can you afford first class?
Go.
You can in the simulator. Pavel says, to be fair, never been to Heathrow. Been to Gatwick several dozen times.
Radar, hello, Golf Whiskey Mike, Rolling November, flight level 300 inbound to Bat.
I've never... Ooh.
Golf Whiskey Mike,
So we don't do Heathrow that often just because we
good
fly for the Orange Airline. Garen, I'll give you details of that when the time is from now. Oh, right. So, Dark Fury then is probably set.
5 kilo data, contact Praha 120.275, bye bye.
Although we're on a 320, is there first class on this flight? Oh no, there's not. I'm sorry, Dark.
Delta, good day.
Bye bye.
Seems like
Lufthansa 3
they've done away with first
Yankee,
class.
descend to flight level 270.
Unlucky.
Descend to flight level 270, Lufthansa 3 Yankee.
Just set up some custom views then while I'm back
here.
here.
Yankee, proceed direct Armut.
Direct Armut, 3 Yankee.
Postman 166, contact Langen radar 125.2, bye bye. German cargo 116, contact Langen radar 125.2, bye bye.
Elliot's at the back with the cool kids. I can't remember if the Fenix sets brightness automatically. It might do.
Radar Lufthansa cargo 31.
But I can do it as well manually.
199 for flight level 230.
So yeah, Christoph, I can set them. In fact, hang on a minute. Bear with me just 1 second.
Cargo 311 München, radar, good evening. Climb to flight level 270.
There we go. Yes, I can set them.
Climb to flight level 270, Lufthansa cargo 311.
And Lufthansa cargo 311, proceed direct Weymouth, Victor Echo Mike, Uniform Tango.
Proceed direct Weymouth for Lufthansa cargo 311.
Yes, full economy version tonight, so it seems. No, there is no first class. Never mind. Dennis, the giveaway is absolutely still on. In the event of an emergency, the lights in the floorway will guide you to your exit. Garen, funnily enough, I was thinking about this. I'm not 100% sure. I know it's been a while, and I'm very much looking forward to it. Yeah, the big flipping update.
Lufthansa 77 Papa Charlie, climb to flight level 350.
350, Lufthansa 77 Papa Charlie.
close the door. There we go. Oh, Elliot, you've only dropped down one place, my friend. Dynasty, how does the A321 in 24 compare to the Phoenix? The systems depth isn't the same, but point A to point B, I'd say, is pretty much the same. You know, if you want a flight without any issues, then there's absolutely nothing wrong with the IniBuilds aircraft. They are, you know, they're very good. For default aircraft, they are exceptional.
Beeline 9 Lima Tango, descend to flight level 290.
Garen, I'm not sure I'm allowed to, actually, so sorry about that.
Lufthansa 4 Tango Victor making radar, good evening.
Steve says after the pilot walking around in the cabin, the passengers are now worried engine number 1 is on fire. D says good evening, mate. Thank you for joining us. Aldo, how did I light up the cabin? I used the EFB. But oh, hang on, I can't see it. 1 minute. Yes, so this EFB here, you use the settings, but I actually have this on my actual iPad here, which I have got cast here. This is my iPad, this is my iPad screen. And so yeah, I just use that to sort it out. Yeah, Kobo, I agree. The IniBuilds aircraft for default aircraft is, I think,
Beeline 9 Lima Tango,
really, really good.
now to flight level 250, level Odomo.
Arthur, all that information is at the top of the screen, hopefully, if it's working.
Lufthansa 77 Papa Charlie, contact München, radar 129.1, bye-bye.
129.1, Lufthansa 77 Papa Charlie, schönen Abend noch.
Ciao.
I feel like we're going to be racing later, aren't we?
Lufthansa 3 Yankee, contact
Cost index of
München,
70.
radar 129.1, bye-bye.
129.1, Lufthansa 3 Yankee, vielen Dank, ciao.
Ciao. Lufthansa 9 Mike, contact München, radar 129.1, report your heading to him.
129.1, report our heading, Lufthansa 9 Mike, choose.
Cheers.
It's the great thing with summer just around the corner, even at this late hour. There's still a glimpse of light on the horizon. So, I'm just having a quick look.
Speedbird 863 Zulu, climb to flight level 360.
Oh, there we go. Climb now flight level 360, Speedbird 863 Zulu. Yeah, I was just going to have a look at the fuel penalty for actually cruising at 32 in case he couldn't get us up to 36. As you can see, we're now going thrust climb, climb 360 boo, and that is absolutely fine for us as well. Just going to get that in the box there. So if you flew on a track of 280, it would be direct over Heathrow.
Lufthansa Cargo 311, climb to flight level 290.
Climb to flight level 290, Lufthansa Cargo 311.
Christian,
I don't think I have a posh voice.
Speedbird 863 Zulu, contact Rhein, radar 122.785, bye-bye.
122.785, Speedbird 863 Zulu, thanks for the service, good night.
Good night.
That's another reason I like having a McDo, a physical piece of hardware. Just scribble the frequency down into the scratch pad.
Mate, good night.
Which radar, hello, Speedbird 863 Zulu, passing flight level 340 for flight level 360, and we're inbound Mazet.
Stuart 863 Zulu, I'm close closing shortly, switch advisory 12.8, good night.
Over to 122.8, Speedbird 8630, good night.
Ryan, good night, Berlin 4418, starter 250.
Unlucky, Andrew.
Berlin 4418, Ryan Radar, good evening. I'm closing shortly, switch advisory 12.8, good night.
Going to Unicorn,
And we're on Unicorn. Christian, you thought every Englishman had his inner Nigel hidden deep inside. You mean sort of like the oh tally ho kind of voice, and how everyone should be able to sound like Hugh Grant. I'm talking very posh, and just with a little hint of sleaziness. Dark's got it right. We're not as posh up here as those Londoners. Elliot, that old chestnut. Don't forget it was dark as well. I just got a little company message come through, see what that is. Pablo, I don't know when it's going to be released, I'm afraid. No ADC required. Excellent. Christian, I only ever have Hendo's relish on one thing, and that is usually a meat pie. Not a shepherd's pie, but more of a steak and kidney pie. And that's because I don't like hard pastry. I need something to soften it up. We're on Mac Alt Star. Here comes the cruise level. We can continue the acceleration there. Mac Alt Cruise and TCAS to below. Wonderful. Well, I'll get a Mesex and we'll do a fuel check. And let's just scoot through all of these. Ooh, 99. Good spot, my friend. Right, I'll open that up 1 minute. Let me just continue going through the SD pages. Fuel 21. Well, 47 left. Fine. No fuel leak. It's a bit warm at the back, 24 degrees, but that's okay. People need warming up coming to England. Right, so let's open up the giveaway. Yeah, let's launch it. So there you go. Streamlabs is running the giveaway for you. It is one copy of IniBuilds London Heathrow Airport. The raffle has started. It's going to be open for 1 hour. And use the exclamation mark and raffle to enter. And our channel members receive 2 tickets, whereas everybody else receives them all. And what I now need to do is reset that timer because it's going to be open for about an hour or so. Elliot, that's very kind of you. For those of you who...
863 Zulu, departure, contact Langen radar on 127.725.
Langdon radar, 127.725, Spearbird 863 Zulu. Just checking that frequency is not actually in use.
Speedbird 863 Zulu, Langenradar, identified 10 miles west of Weidberg, Kaltenwestheim UL, at flight level 360, heading 294, QNH 1007, cleared direct Mazek.
Okay, so we've got some virtual ATC taking over for that. Hey, Flightbox, good to see you. Yeah, so if you're watching on Twitch, you've got an hour to just head over to YouTube, enter the giveaway, and then you can come back to Twitch. Right, if we're going to be using state intentions for the virtual air traffic control whilst we're in an uncovered area, we just need to make sure that we are monitoring Unicom on the guard frequency. So that's been monitored, and there we are. Our hooch, we're actually looking at being able to get it so it works on both YouTube and Twitch. At the moment, it's only running on YouTube, but of course, there's a whole hour for you to be able to just enter over on YouTube as well. And then come back to Twitch, of course, if that's your preferred viewing platform. Dark says we've not had a failure in a while. I mean, we're in a British Airways aircraft, Dark. The best of the best, British engineering and maintenance. There's no such thing. And DC's finally home from work. Excellent, DC. Hope you had a good day. Darren, you've not missed the giveaway, no. Right, so just past Mazek, we're going to do a fuel check then. Let's have a look. So we took, how much fuel did we take? 6.8, which is about 100 kilogram extra. We couldn't take much more because we were full tonight. So 100 kilogram extra, contingency is 200 kilograms, so we've got 300 kilograms extra. We've just passed Mazek. Which is there now at the top of the screen. So 300 kilograms extra should be, well, 4.1 should be 4.4. We've got 4.4. Perfect. Brian, what issues are you getting at the moment with your joystick and FlightSim 24? Double Dutch 1978, thank you so much for the Twitch follow. I appreciate that. Darren says, nice, not delayed for once. You usually am, but that's part of life. We weren't delayed tonight either. We got away on time. We might even have got away a couple of minutes early. Brian says, come FlightSim 34. Will IniBuilds at the third runway? It's ridiculous that it takes so long to build another runway. 10 years. Mind you, how long did it take the Germans to build Berlin Airport? Oh, DC, you're a train manager. Do you know what? I bet that is really, really interesting. As a kid, I had a sort of fascination, not with trains so much, but you know, like the signal games, a bit like air traffic control, but for trains. Stuff like that. I always found those quite compelling. Brian, you've set up the cockpit external view mode to the joystick button 3. When you press it on the sim, nothing happens. The problem is, Brian, there's so many different settings for external views. There's external views, then there's custom views, and it's very easy to get the wrong one set up by mistake. Bay Dixie Zero, thank you for the sub. Darren, I gotta admit the Speedbird call sign is cool. Yes, Darren. But the coolest call sign I've heard on VATSIM was Speedburger. Speedburger 3-4 Alpha Mike. I'm sure it was an Italian controller. It was hilarious. I actually quite like the livery we've got tonight. We're in the One World livery this evening. It's too dark that we can't see it, which is a shame. None of your business. That is a great question. He asks, when you land on the runway, when do you disarm the ground spoilers? So it's a little bit different in the flight sim compared to the real world, because in the real world you've got two guys up front, and after landing they're all doing different things. So there are different flows. But to be honest, disarming of the ground spoilers is not something you need to worry about doing quickly. What you need to worry about, particularly at a place like Heathrow, which is where we're headed to now, is getting off that runway. Get off that runway, sort yourself out, then clean up your aircraft. It's far more important that you get off the runway, and it's probably not uncommon to see aircraft pull off the runway onto the taxiway and the spoilers will still be up. Let's have a look at our flight route. I don't think we can do any sort of little directs to save us any time. We are pretty much direct now. It's 36 knot tailwind at the moment. I don't think Flight Sim 24 is significantly improved in visuals compared to 2020. I think the biggest difference you're going to see is at night time. Steve says my first officer used to do the after landing procedure until he got punctured. Oh, what was the name? What was his name? Was it Otto? I haven't seen that film in so long. Phyllis Swee, so the giveaway at the moment currently running on YouTube for the next 50 minutes. So if you do want to enter it, feel free to just hop on over here to YouTube, enter the giveaway, and then go back to Twitch. We seem to be surfing clouds at the minute, which is all right. Almost looks like black and white, doesn't it? Obi, what's the longest EasyJet flight? Oh, something like Edinburgh to Sharm. They did do a flight route to Jordan as well at one point, which I think might have been a little bit longer. Kabir, I'm not an SU2 bidder. No. Darren, all you need to do is just type in ! giveaway. That'll enter you in, my friend. Christian, is it to Hurghada perhaps? One of them. It's like an Egyptian. It's either an Egyptian or Jordan one. I can't even remember the name of the place in Jordan. And if I could, I probably couldn't pronounce it. Oh, Elliot, yeah, you need to come up for the meetup at Manchester. It's getting to that time of year again. Elliot, using this to SU2 beta at the moment. What's it like, Elliot? Anything really, really good about it? Oh, Wix, I'm not sure if it's a man. I need to have a look. Oh, let me get some documents out. Hang on. I mean, they did have flights to Tel Aviv as well, although I'm not sure they go ahead now at the minute. Right, Sharm el Sheikh is one of the furthest ones. There's Hurghada, and then there's one a bit further south. Masa Alam, right. So the longest flight is going to be... Oh, actually, they do Masa Alam, but only from Berlin. What's that other one there? There's a London Gatwick to Luxor. Yeah, I think it's going to be Edinburgh to Hurghada. That's probably the longest flight. Having said that, that might be rivaled now, because they have just started flights Manchester to Cape Verde. That is the most boring flight in the world. It's over the ocean. Should we try and stream that one day? Yeah, I reckon Manchester to Sal, Cape Verde is now going to take the longest route. Sal is further south than Egypt. Philippe, to join the giveaway, simply type in !giveaway, and then you're done. None of your business. Is EasyJet looking for FOs? I think a lot of airlines are looking for pilots at the minute. Elliot, it's mostly about the career fixed and such, where some performance issues slowly be fixed as well. You're having a great time in free flight. I've never done any of the career things. SE Sim, I'm not in Manchester, no. I'm the other side of the Pennines. The good side. If you're enjoying our flight tonight, guys, please do me a massive favour, hit that like button. It does make a huge difference to the channel, particularly as we're not getting to stream as much as we would normally like. Oh, Darren, you didn't like us for that. That's awesome. Thank you. Arthur, if you...
863 Zulu, Langenradar, expect the Logger 2 hotel arrival. I'll have you descending in about 20 minutes. Reach out if you want an early start.
Expect Logan 2 hotel arrival, and we'll expect descending in about 20 minutes. Speedbird 863 Zulu. Probably need to have a look at the arrival information, don't we?
Speedbird 863 Zulu, Langenradar identified, cross got.
Yeah, Christian, I'm pretty certain that wouldn't happen in real life. Hey, Rail Cow Girl, good afternoon, or good evening now. How you doing? Right, let's get up front and have a look at... Oh, it's okay. It's only a it's only a sim, master caution. If that had been something more serious, then I've just been sat looking out the window, it wouldn't be quite so good. Right, let's get my charts up and we'll start setting things up for the arrival into London. So, first things first, what have we got landing weight wise? Looking to land 64 tons then, so we'll just get the latest weather information. And landing weight 64. Flap 3, yes. Okay, nice. Flap 3 landing will do it. Darren, you got there in the end. Wonderful. Let's go through and set up the box then. So, Logan 2 hotel arrival via Lambourne. Then we've got the discontinuity. That's normal for Heathrow. Will be affected by ILS. Radnav page. We'll get London. VOR in there, and also then the Lambourne VOR as well. So 27 right is the plan, and the weather for Heathrow QNH 1010. Temperature currently +1. Winds 210 at 10. We're going to do a flaps 3 landing, and I'll get the barrows in a minute. Right, let's get the chart up. And then we'll look at briefing our Heathrow arrival. Something we need to do because I don't do Heathrow very often. Right, Logan 2 Hotel. So we join it at Logan, flight level 250160, and then Lambourne. We've got a potential hold situation at Lambourne if it's busy. Max 220. Also speed restrictions as well going down west on 250, so we need to stick with the speed restrictions, of course. Busy airspace going into London. MSA coming in is 21, so we want to be green dot then really at Lambourne, don't we? And then from there we'll just get some vectored in to come in and round onto the ILS. Let's get the ILS information then on the arrival chart. When it loads. Yeah, so here we go. So, what we can expect then is sort of Lambourne straight out. This is the S shape you often see them fly if anyone looks at flight radar or anything like that. So, if it's not busy, we might get, and there's ATC around, we might get a direct straight in. If not, it's going to be Lambourne 11 miles, down 7,000 feet. Speed 180 before intersecting the localizer, and let's have a look down here. It's Cat 1 minimums for us today. The weather's nice, so it's going to be minimums of 280. Just popping that in the barrow field on the arrivals page of the box. So that's fine. Let's have a look at the airport information. No displays threshold 3 degree glide slope. Pappies will be on the left. Platform altitude is 2,500 feet, and we've got transition altitude of 6,000 feet. And the go around is right turn 316. Right turn it in 316. 3,000 feet. Oh, it's a shame we're not on 27 left. We might have seen Big Jet TV, which is apparently included in this scenery. We best have a look at what's happening as well once we have landed. Now, obviously, Heathrow is Terminal 5 for British Airways. So we'll look at the ground chart. There we go. Right, as nice as it would be to basically roll and roll and roll and roll to the end, we need to minimise the time we spend on our runway, otherwise we cause go around. So basically we just need to vacate runway as soon as possible, most likely here, Alpha 10 Echo, and then we'll get an Alpha and taxi on towards Terminal 5. We're a little 320, so I'm expecting Terminal 5 Alpha.
Speedbird 863 Zulu, Langen radar, contact Amsterdam radar on 118.805.
118.805, thank you very much. Amsterdam radar, Speedbird 863 Zulu, flight level 360.
Speedbird 863 Zulu, Amsterdam radar identified. Good evening.
Digger, why don't I use the webpage rather than the in-sim FB planner? I'll tell you the reason why, Digger. The last couple of times I used the tablet, I mean, it might have been fixed. It was pre-sim update 1. The sim crashed. So basically, just using this, I've got it on my external tablet, which means it's there, it's in front of me all the time. So even when it's not visually up here in the sim for you guys to see, I've got it literally sat to my left-hand side as per a real flight deck. So that's why we've just got it waiting for us, basically, which is nice. Okay, we've got 45 people entered for our giveaway at the moment. So we'll be closing entries soon. No, Digger. If you're entered, you will remain entered. You are indeed. I can see the list here. Digger in the flight deck is entered, so you don't need to do it again. Right. So we briefed the arrival. I briefed where we're going to fly, how we're going to configure, usual stuff. Green dot then at Lambourne, as we said. Flaps 1 for the ILS intercept, flaps 2 before 2,000 feet, and with the glide slope. No auto brake required. And vacate to the left and then immediately right. Top of descent is in about 100 miles, so I think we're nicely ahead of the game. One thing we didn't mention then, and we can do now, is talk about any threats. So the biggest threat in Heathrow is probably the traffic, and that could mean things like be ready for that go around. You know, lots of aircraft, they have to squeeze on that runway. If the aircraft in front doesn't vacate in time, that is the biggest reason for go arounds at London Heathrow. That's aircraft still on the runway. Andy Boyce is in the chat. Hey Andy, good to see you. There's a digger flight. We've got 2 diggers again in the chat. Hey guys. Jayhog, has Nick just come into the chat? Have I missed him? Darren, you are entered, yes. Yeah. Well, shame we've got cloud cover everywhere. I was hoping for a bit of a view, but I mean, actually, that's not too bad. Oh, J-Hog, Nick is the biggest threat in Heathrow. I have to tell him. J-Hog, you don't seriously take the EasyJet into Heathrow, do you? Oh, talk about immersion killer. Christian asks his YouTube jump, where's your membership gone? I'm still showing you as a member, Christian. His YouTube drunk. Christian, you are a member. You've got a little EasyJet tail. You're like a Prime member. No. When you've been a member for, I think it's something like 2 years, Christian, you get the iconic EasyJet tail, no stripes. You are surpassing your stripes. Arav, if ATC tell you to descend via the star, then if they're not giving you altitude, final altitude to descend to, this is something that you normally get in America rather than here in Europe. So I would have to check with them. If the chart is showing you a final altitude, I'd say just confirm clear descend altitude 3,000 feet via the star. And if he says yes, then great. Because they will have step-down procedures. They're more common in the US than the UK. Hey, Kiwi Sim Flyler, great to see you. You've not made the switch yet. I got forced to make the switch because Flight Sim 2020 deleted itself from my PC. No idea why that happened. Phoenix performance is great in Flight Sim 24, and I'll be honest with you, I've not looked back since 24 disappeared. I do miss a few things. I miss Parallel 42's effects add-ons, like wake vortices and all that stuff. Condensation on the wings. I love that. Sadly, that's not here in Flight Sim 24 yet. Right, well, I've no idea where we are, but that looks suspiciously like Amsterdam to me. Wish they'd fix that mouse. Actually, Amsterdam's over the other side of the aircraft. Oh, Arav, in that case, if he gives you an altitude to descend to via the star, then basically just what I'd normally do is I'd wind that altitude down into the altitude window, and then push for a managed descent, and then it'll descend via the star for you. It should do, as long as all your coding is correct. Pack Andrew, I think Christian's just answered that for you. But what are the purple things in your circle in the flight screen? Oh, hang on, Christian. I think you're talking about something else. In the flight screen? What? You don't mean these purple things, do you? They're airports. You don't mean these balls, do you? Yeah, Christian, I read that wrong as well. But the purple things are... These are all airports. So Amsterdam is just there. We've got Rotterdam just here. London Stansted. We can now see Heathrow. Fleet will be drawn when we're ready. I'd make the switch, definitely. I'd definitely make the switch. Pre-sim update 1, I would have said stay where you are, but now I'm quite happy with what we've got going on in Flight Sim 2024. Right, as we're approaching Heathrow, we're going to start the descent. We're going to come off the virtual air traffic control, so I'll just say goodbye to that. Cabin crew will be looking to start descent in about 5 minutes.
Hey Captain, thanks for the heads up. We'll make sure everything is ready for the camera crew in about 5 minutes. One love.
In the final stages of the approach. Pilots are to exercise caution when maneuvering in the runway holding areas as wingtip clearance is not assured. Acknowledge receipt of information whiskey and advise aircraft type and current QNH on first contact with Heathrow. Heathrow information whiskey. Time 1950 Zulu. Arrival runway 27 right, departure runway 27 left. Runway condition report 666. Transition level flight level 75. Surface wind 210, 10 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. No cloud detected. Temperature +11, dew point +2. QNH 1010. Tower is open. Departing aircraft make initial contact on frequency 118.505. Turbulence may be encountered in the final stages of the approach. Pilots are to exercise caution when maneuvering in the runway holding areas as wingtip clear. X-ray. Time 2020 Zulu.
Just had a
Arrival
X-ray
runway
change
27 right, departure runway 27 left. Runway condition report 666. Transition level flight level 75. Surface wind 210, 8 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. No cloud detected. Temperature +10, dew point +2. QNH 1010. Nosig. Director is open. Departing aircraft make initial contact on frequency 119.730. Turbulence may be encountered in the final stages of the approach. Pilots are to exercise caution when maneuvering in...
Right, so Heathrow approaches online. I've just tuned them, probably a little bit early, but as we're approaching Logan soon, then we're tuned and ready. We're going to start our descent in about 5 minutes, something like that. The giveaway is open for another 25 minutes before it's closed and we've run it. I've just noticed, I think the North Atlantic tracks are open as well at ATC.
Tower 23 Golf passing 39,300 for 9,000.
Tower 23 Golf Heathrow, hello, leave Lambourne heading 265, landing 27 right with no delay.
Thank you, leave Lambourne 260 degrees, landing, confirm 260 confirm, and then landing 27 right, Tower 23 Golf.
Heading 265.
265, Tower 23 Golf.
Qatari airline, I wonder if he's done the full 7-hour flight from Doha. And David just landed at Manchester after a 3.5-hour flight or whatever it is to Reykjavik, or from Reykjavik.
So we clear to land to 7 right for the express Papa from Mike.
I've still got an aircraft. You're still 2 and a bit miles from the runway, so there's still time.
Roger.
Oh, was it less than 3 hours, David? Oh, fair enough.
What Express Papa Alpha Mike, wind 210 degrees 8 knots, 27 right, clear to land.
Clear to land to 7 right for the express Papa from Mike.
Delta 723, second left Bravo, stand 336.
We are nearly at London Dark, yes. Which London, not sure. 17105.
Stand flight level 80.
Here we
Down
go.
to 80, Qatar T3 go.
Time to get busy.
15, request taxi.
London Control, good evening. Speedbird 863 Zulu, flight level 360.
Speed 8630, London Control, hello, thanks. Logan 2 Hotel for Heathrow.
Logan 2 Hotel, Speedbird 863 Zulu.
Golf Alpha Hotel, fully ready.
Singapore 25, I don't know where you're going. Turn right heading 280 degrees.
London, is it going to London?
280, we were routing direct to Logan, that's surprise.
Speedbird 523, fly heading 265. Fly heading 265, Speedbird 523. Easy 306, X-ray climb, flight level 280.
Climb flight level 280, easy 306 X-ray.
Singapore 25, stop descend now, flight level 270.
Up at 270.
Speedbird 863 Zulu, and ready, descend, flight level 250, to be level by Logan, on conversion 270 knots.
Descend altitude 250, level by Logan, and on conversion, confirm 270, Speedbird 863 Zulu.
Affirm.
Roger, 270 on conversion, Speedbird 863 Zulu.
Singapore 25, speed 300 knots or greater.
250 blue, descent.
Speedbird 523, your instruction was to level 250 by Logan. You descend a little bit too early, but no problem, turn right heading 340 degrees. Right heading 340 degrees, Speedbird 523.
And Logan 250 is
5 to
planned.
Lima, climb flight level 160.
160, easy 52 Lima.
Easy 8618 November, London, you're on the frequency. Easy 782 Papa, nothing further, Monish Unicom, bye-bye.
Dennis, should you always enter the star, or can you wait until being cleared by ATC on arrival? I mean, in real life,
Golf Alpha
ATC
Hotel, fully ready.
the star is part of your flight
Hotel,
plan.
Roger, runway 27, clear for takeoff, east Midlands,
So,
winds 200 degrees.
You
at
can
8
enter that star,
Runway
unless
27,
they tell you
takeoff,
not
Golf
to.
Alpha Hotel.
Speedbird 523, you were not instructed to descend further. I want you to maintain 250. Never mind, continue the heading, I'll see what I can do. Brake, Singapore 25, turn left, left turn heading 260 degrees.
260 degrees, Singapore 25.
Easy 8649, climb flight level 330.
Climb flight level 330, easy.
Obama Gaming, when the max speed and the indicated
Singapore
airspeed
25, resume
is the
navigation,
same,
direct land
that's when we
descend
switch
flight
over
level 160.
to using indicated
land
airspeed
that's
rather than
what it
max
is.
speed.
Speedbird 523, what are you doing?
You set flight 340.
Speedbird 523, Roger, speed 250 knots now, please.
Every time we come to London.
250 knots, Speedbird 523.
Control Singapore 302.
Gazram, why have we gone flaps 3? Okay,
Singapore
so
302, under control, hello, thank you.
flaps 3 has a lot of
benefits.
benefits, not just the ones you say,
Almost 1 Mike from Manchester.
regarding helping have a bit more energy in those windy conditions,
You can
but it's more fuel efficient,
direct
it's
mid-height, Mike
quieter,
India Delta, Monitor Unicom, 152
and
decimal
a lot of pilots actually prefer it for landing as well, so it's not just used in windy situations.
Singapore 25, descend, flight level 90.
Oh, 90, stands still 300 knots.
Yeah, 300 knots for the time being.
Loving that crosswind coming in, look at this, 90 knots.
Speedbird 523, turn left heading 240 degrees.
Left heading 240, Speedbird 523.
Singapore 25, start your descend now, otherwise you can
Okay,
get
speed 270 knots.
Aaron Alpha 9 Mike Quebec, request descent, sorry.
Call you back, break easy 8649, turn left heading 0360 degrees.
Turn left heading 360 degrees, easy 864.
Ryanair 29 Mike Quebec, radar vectoring for the RS, runway 22, turn left heading 080 degrees.
080 degrees, by the Ryanair Mike Quebec.
Easy 520, man, nothing further, Monitor Unicom, bye-bye. Singapore 25 expedite descent, Singapore 90 if you can, to be level by Lamborn.
Okay, so as we reduce speed, we're going to need a little bit of spoilerage to help us just get down.
Golf Delta Hotel passing 6,000.
Golf Delta Hotel, thanks. Climb now, Singapore 170.
Climb now, Singapore 170, Golf Delta Hotel.
Speedbird 523, okay, let's see how I can do this. Speedbird 523, turn left heading 180 degrees.
Left heading 180, speedbird 523.
Gazram, I'm not aware of any airlines that sort of
173,
prohibit flaps 3
level by
landings.
Sabre.
No. It's not something I've ever come across.
Austrian 1738, descent flight level 160 to be level by Sabre.
Sorry, say it again.
Descend flight level 160 level by Sabre.
And spoilers away now, we're back on profile.
Level by Sabre.
Easy 8649, resume navigation direct Redfa.
There's EasyJet there, 8649. West Speedbird 86.
Singapore 302, route
3 Zulu. So my ears always prick up when I hear the EasyJet call sign rather than Speedbird.
Direct Redland, Singapore 302.
Radar 29 Mike Quebec, descend to altitude 4,000 feet. The stand stay QNH is 1010.
Papa 3 QNH 1010, Ryanair 29 Mike Quebec.
Philippe, does EasyJet have RAS? No, it doesn't.
Goodbye.
No, Philippe, they don't.
Easy 8618 November London, you're on the frequency.
And Altstar.
Speedbird 523, speed 270 knots.
Speed 270 knots, speedbird 523.
Speedbird 863 Zulu, turn right heading 305.
Right heading 305, Speedbird 863 Zulu.
Singapore 25 passing flight level 100, speed 250 knots.
That's 100, 250 knots, speed Singapore 25.
Singapore 25 correct, contact Heathrow 119.730, bye-bye.
Okay, that's that, cheers.
Okay, also got a company message, which I'm just checking. Probably our parking gate at Heathrow.
Singapore Christian Austrian 1738, descend flight level 150.
309.
Descend making flight level 150, Austrian 1738.
Singapore, sorry, Speedbird 523, resume navigation direct Whistle.
Resume navigation direct Whistle, Speedbird 523.
They're having to give us a bit of a wiggle, I think, to slot us in with other aircraft, just for spacing. So, flying northwest and then
Juliet Bravo uniform,
coming back around onto the Star, I think.
Sorry, just confirming you said you were requesting direct to Gilda.
Philippe, if you are flying on the VATSIM network in the UK, you get your expected gate.
Juliet Bravo uniform, Roger, route direct, in fact I'll give you even better, route direct to Goodwood, Golf Whiskey Charlie.
So that's
Speedbird 523, descend, flight level
3
160.
tons of fuel on board.
Flight level 160, Speedbird 523.
Speedbird 863 Zulu, resume navigation direct Whistle.
Direct Wazoo, Speedbird 863 Zulu.
Speedbird 863 Zulu, descend flight level 160.
Descend flight level 160, Speedbird 863 Zulu.
Ryanair 29 Mike Quebec, turn right heading 130 degrees.
Right, 130 degrees, Ryanair Mike Quebec.
Okay, so we're a little bit high now. We're direct result.
Ocean 13,
back in nav mode.
1378, descend flight level 90.
Descend making flight level 90, Oscar 1738.
Speedbird 523, speed 250 knots.
Speed 250 knots, Speedbird 523.
10 minutes of landing. Thank you so much for the raid. You join us
Speed 250, great Ocean 1738.
a little bit more than 10 minutes from landing. but we are on the approach into a busy Heathrow. So guys, thank you so much for joining us.
Right, 29 Mike Quebec, turn right heading
Franz, that gate allocation message is a VATSIM thing, that is correct.
Right, 190 degrees, carré l'est.
But 10 minutes to landing, thank you so much for that raid, really appreciate that. Hope you've had a great stream.
Good day, this is Scandinavian 150.
I'm just working out how we're going to get down in time.
Scandinavian 1501 London Control, hello, thank you, that's correct. Descent flight level 250, level by Logan.
250 by Logan, Scandinavian 15101.
Flight level 70 at Lambourne, if they throw us into the hold, we'll be okay.
Control, close to Mike Echo Yankee, flight level 240, 1 Charlie.
For those of you as well that are just joining us on Twitch, we currently have a giveaway running. At the moment it's only running on YouTube, but you've got plenty of time to just head over to our YouTube channel, Easy Jetson Pilot. Enter the raffle using exclamation mark raffle, and then come back on Twitch.
306 X-ray, thank you very much.
Usually 63 Zulu, descent flight level, cushion descent flight level 150.
So we're 60 miles away from Heathrow as the crow flies at the moment.
You got 219 London, you're on the frequency.
And that's okay profile-wise for us. So, a little bit of wind. The wind has been increasing during our flight into London. We did say it was going to be turbulent as well. We'll brief that. Alright, spoilers are away.
Shuttle 45 Charlie Whiskey, ladder control, hello, thank you, flat dial,
guys, thank you for following us as well, really do appreciate that over on Twitch.
Right, Mike Quebec for establish rest to 2.
Right, 29 Mike Quebec, thanks, contact tower 123.805, bye-bye.
Tower 123.805, bye-bye.
Who's the aviator says the altitude isn't correct at the top? No, it
Tango November Tango.
Keeps messing up for some reason. Speed alt star.
Qubit 523, speed 220 knots.
Speed 220 knots, speed of 523.
Qubit 863 Zulu, descend flight level 150.
Descend flight level 150, speed 863. Thrust saddle open, descent 150.
Qubit 523, speed, cushion descent flight level 120.
120, speed of 523.
The True Demon, so the Heathrow IniBuilds update is for Flight Sim 2024. It's out now. You can get it via the... Get it via the IniBuilds app.
Capital 80, minus 60 Charlie Papa.
Oscar 13, cushion 1738, contact Heathrow 119.730, bye-bye.
119.730, bye-bye.
Speed alt star.
London, good day, speedbird 15, the platform goes passing 3,000, coming 6,000.
Qubit 15, good evening, London Control, hello, thank you, climb now, flight level 150.
London Control is doing a very good job here.
Speedbird 15.
Not the London Control, of course, but the current London Control.
Alpine 3 Charlie Hotel, inbound Clacton for 170.
Alpine 93 Charlie Hotel, London Control, hello, thank you, direct red for climb, flight level 170.
Direct red for climb 170, Alpine 93 Charlie Hotel.
Qubit 523, descent flight level 100.
So I think I'm going to anticipate...
Qubit 8630, speed 220 knots, descent flight level 130.
Speed 220, descent flight level 130, speed bird 8630.
Shuttle 46 Charlie Whiskey, flight level 180.
Alright, let's activate the approach phase.
Golf Delta Hotel, contact London Control 126.080, bye-bye.
220.
126.080, Golf Delta Hotel,
Spoilers.
Speed 219, climb flight level 300.
Climb flight level 300,
Singapore 302, when ready, descend flight level 310.
Descend 310, Singapore 302.
Qubit 523, descend flight level 90, contact Heathrow 119.730.
The raffle will be closing in about 10 minutes.
0, and contacting Heathrow 119.73, bye-bye.
Qubit 863 Zulu, descend flight level 110.
Descend flight level 110, speedbird 863 Zulu. 110 blue.
Singapore 302, turn right heading 330 degrees.
Level 360 requesting descent.
Singapore 302, turn right heading 330 degrees.
Spoilers away.
Right heading 330 degrees, Singapore 302.
Golf Delta Yankee, descend flight level 90 to be level by Jacko.
Descend flight level 90, level Jacko. Golf Delta Yankee.
Pilot Steve, running into an issue with it. I would honestly uninstall and reinstall. It's not like uninstalling flights in 2020. It's nowhere near as big.
Climb now 180, Chinook 061 Juliet.
London Control, hello, this is Shuttle 9, descend to flight level 60.
Descend flight level 100, speedbird 863 Zulu.
Okay, no, not Heathrow, London Control, hello, descend flight level 150 to be level by Soppit.
Descend flight level 150 to be level by Soppit, Shuttle 9 uniform.
Speedbird 863 Zulu, descend flight level descend flight level 100.
Descending flight level 100, speedbird 863 Zulu.
12, correction, Juliet Bravo uniform, there's nothing further now, Monitor Unicom,
Philippe, I like GSX, I like the visuals it gives, I like the loading, I like passengers.
37 Kilo Whiskey, London Control, hello.
I don't know of any of the automatic push feature either.
300.
It was on Mike arrival, descent for level 300, EC 37 Kilo Whiskey.
Singapore 302, descent flight level 200 to be level of beam LWAS.
Descent flight level 200, level of beam LVOS, Singapore 302.
It really is busy, isn't it, into Heathrow tonight? We're in the Airbus A320 Fenix aircraft.
Fly heading of 065,
Kiwi Sim pilot, I think is about...
Heading 065, clamp
is it 8?
Speed 1215.
8 or 9 gig?
Stuart 863 Zulu, speed to Heathrow 119.730, good night.
11973 with the speedbird 863 Zulu, thanks for great service, good night.
Bye.
London Control, good night.
Heathrow approach, speedbird 863 Zulu, A320 with X-ray, speed 220, descending flight level 120 for flight level 100.
So 863 Zulu Heathrow, hello, leave Lambourne heading 265, landing 27 right with no delay.
Leave Lambourne heading 265 and expected landing 27 right, speedbird 863 Zulu.
Austrian 1738, turn left heading 120 degrees.
Left heading 120 degrees.
Zebra 523, descend flight level 80. Flight level 80, Spirit 523. 2863 Zulu, descend flight level 90.
Yeah, the installation for flights in 2024 is not big because most of the content
Zulu, descend flight level 90.
Descend flight level 90, speedbird 863 Zulu. 90 blue.
Heathrow Director, very good evening, speedbird 446, Roxhall 1 Hotel, QNH 1010, leaving flight level 120470.
River 446, Heathrow, hello, Squawk 1065.
Get the anti-ice on as we start to come through this cloud.
Squawk 1065, River 446.
Director, speedbird 899 Alpha, fake 27 right onto Alpha. Speed 899 Alpha, thanks, right Alpha, stand 517. Right Alpha, 517 for speedbird 899.
And heading 26.
Sorry, 23 Golf, second left Alpha, hold at November 5 Whiskey.
Your second left Alpha, hold November 5 Whiskey, sorry, C3 Golf.
Speedbird 465 Mike, descent altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1010.
Okay, tidied up the flight plan, extended the runway centre line, 10,000 feet, we'll get our lights on.
Speedbird 523, got 28 miles to land, 27 right, descent altitude 4,000, sorry, descent altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1010. Flight level 050, QNH 1010, Speedbird 5. 65 holding low. Speedbird 5, taxi, second right hold, November Bravo 2 Whiskey. Should have taxi, second right hold, November Bravo 2 Whiskey, Speedbird 5. Speedbird 31 Alpha, hold November Bravo 2 Echo. Hold November Bravo 2 Echo, Speedbird 31 Alpha. Austrian 1738, turn right heading 220 degrees, descent altitude 3,000 feet, reduced speed 180 knots.
So that's a 9 mile radius around our runway threshold. We're going to be 3,000 feet roughly around here.
Speed 523, turn left heading 120 degrees.
Left heading 120 degrees, route 523.
Speed 863 Zulu, descend flight level 80.
Descend flight level 80, speedbird 863 Zulu.
Speed 446, descend flight level 80, leave
First side level descent,
Ockham heading
0
075.
Descend flight level 80, leave Ockham heading 065, speedbird 446.
Just check heading 075.
075.
So when I was in London last week, we weren't a million miles away from here, like directly underneath where we are now.
Speedbird 465, Mike, turn left heading 360 degrees, reduce speed 180 knots.
Left heading 18, sorry, repeat the heading for 565, Mike.
Speedbird 465, Mike, turn left heading 360 degrees, reduce speed 180 knots.
Left 360 is speed 180 knots, speedbird 465, Mike.
Austrian 1738, continue the right turn, heading 250 degrees, cleared ILS approach, 27 right.
Clear ILS 27 right, continuing right turn to 280.
Singapore 25, not sure if I've missed it or not, wind has just disappeared. 210 degrees 8 knots, 27 right, clear to land.
This one, 27 right, thanks. Singapore 25.
No.
Super 5, wind 210 degrees 8 knots, runway 27 left, clear for takeoff.
So not too much narration from me now as we get to the sort of busy point. Lots of
Super
ATC.
5, wind 210 degrees 8 knots, 27 left, clear for takeoff.
Heathrow approach, hello, this is Shuttle 9 uniform descending to flight level 90.
The giveaway will be closing in 1 minute,
Shuttle 9
guys.
uniform, Heathrow, hello, reduce speed 220 knots.
1 minute.
Leave Bovingdon heading 120 degrees.
Speed 220, and could you repeat the heading for the 9 uniform?
Heading 120.
Heading 120, leaving Bonington, Shuttle 9 uniform.
Austrian 173, are you struggling to establish there?
Temperature to get established, 72.
Right, hopefully we're about 10 minutes away from landing. Cabin crew, 10 minutes to landing. Belt signs on.
Captain, thanks for the heads up.
Left turn coming up.
465, Mike, turn left heading 290 degrees. When established, glide 27 right, descend with the glide path.
Let's make sure.
290 degrees, descend with the glide, speedbird 465, Mike.
One love.
An aircraft calling for clearance, standby. Speed 523, reduce speed 180 knots, descend to altitude 4,000 feet.
4,000 and 180 knots, speed at 523.
Speed 863 Zulu, turn left heading 110 degrees.
Left heading 110, speedbird 863 Zulu.
Okay, Shuttle 9 uniform, not sure why you're turning before Bovingdon. It was after Bovingdon, fly heading to 120 degrees.
120, apologies, Shuttle 9 uniform.
Shuttle 9 uniform, are you going to make it a left-hand turn from there?
I guess.
Sorry, Scotsman, no, these are all volunteers, these air traffic controllers, so...
Okay, Shuttle 9 uniform, roger. In that case, make it a left turn heading
They do an amazing job.
095, and apologies, Shuttle 9 uniform.
Austrian 1738, speed 160 knots or greater, maintain till 4 DME.
Speed 180.
Just caught sight of the Wembley Arch down there.
160 knots till 4 DME.
160 knots till 4 DME, sensitivity.
Speed 465, sorry, speedbird 523, turn right heading 250 degrees.
Right heading 250 degrees, speed of 523.
Speedbird 465, Mike, speed 160 knots, maintain till 4 DME.
160 to 4, speedbird 465, Mike.
Such an amazing view of London.
Zulu, descend to altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1010. 1010.
Descend altitude 4,000, QNH 1010, speedbird 863 Zulu.
425 and up.
QNH 1010 is set 4,000.
Singapore 25.
Approach
left.
checklist.
Sorry,
Barrel QNH 1010,
Bravo.
signal signs are on. Minimum.
Kilo stand 238.
280. Auto
Bravo,
brake.
Kilo 238, thanks.
Not set, not required. Engine mode selector is normal. The FB is.
Speedbird 31 Alpha, wind 200 degrees 10 knots, 27 left, clear for takeoff. Speedbird 31 Alpha, wind 200 degrees 10 knots, 27 left, clear for takeoff. Okay, I'm getting static.
Fruitback can see his house from here.
Apologies, 2 and Alpha, clear for takeoff, go you now. Thank you. Austrian 1738, wind 210 degrees 10 knots, 27 right, clear to land.
Runway 27 right, clear to land, 73.
Swift 446, you got 25 miles per land, 27 right, descend altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1010.
27 miles down 4,000 feet, QNH 1010, speed for 446.
Swift 5, climb flight level 140.
Up to 140.
Somewhere down the right
Heathrow
side.
Director, a very good evening to you. This is
Should
Speedbird
be
82
the London
Delta
Eye.
Mike. Looking for IFR clearance to Dublin, where it's
There it is.
515. Information X-ray. QNH is 1010.
And that's where I took my
and we are in
girls
Airbus
last week,
A320.
on the top of the London Eye.
02 Delta Mike, thanks, clear Dublin, Compton 3 Golf departure, squawk 2045.
And then we went to SeaWorld, which was really good. I enjoyed that.
Clear to Dublin via the Compton 3 Golf departure, and we are squawking 2045 for Speedbird 82 Delta Mike.
02 Delta Mike, correct?
Hello, Speedbird 59, stand 547, Turbo 350, QNH is 102, 1010, clear.
Right, India Romeo, Romeo, ILS has been confirmed.
Speedbird 863, Speedbird 446, reduce speed 180 knots.
Speed 180 knots, 446.
Non-direct today, Scandinavian 1501 Heavy, descending to 9,000 at Lambert and speed to 50.
Speedbird 465, Mike, you can reduce your final approach speed.
Reduce the
final approach for
London City Airport as well on our nose.
Scandinavian 1501, that wasn't for you, you can just disregard it, I haven't called you back yet. Brake, Speedbird 863 Zulu, turn right heading 250 degrees. When you're established localizer, 27 right, descend with a glide path.
Right heading 250, cleared ILS 27, right, descend with the glide, Speedbird 863 Zulu.
Speedbird 446, turn left heading 360 degrees.
Turn left heading
Okay.
360 is very
Oh,
speed.
glide slope lock blue, Cat 3
Canadian
June,
1501
autopilot
Heathrow,
1
hello.
and 2.
Leave Lambourne heading 265, landing 27 right with no delay.
And just reduce the VS.
Canadian 1265, landing 27 right without delay, Scandinavian 1501 Heavy.
Shuttle non-uniform, fly heading 115, descend flight level 80.
115 and flight level 80, shuttle non-uniform.
Scandinavian 1501, speed 220 knots.
220 on the speed, Scandinavian 1501 Heavy.
And Qatar T3 Golf.
Qatar 23.
Excellent job
I'm
by
not
the air
quite sure how
traffic
you've ended up
controller
there. You can
tonight.
enter 27 left, vacate left at Sierra Bravo 3.
He's also
and
controlling
stand
the ground
405.
and the tower, as
Thank you,
well as all
apologies,
the arrivals, all the
enter
departures.
27 left, first left for, just say the ES stand again.
Lockstar?
405.
05, thank you, Qatar T3.
Version 354, heavy stand 319, ready for push. Version 354, push approved. Push approved, 354. Speedbird 446, turn left heading 295, once you're established localizer 27 right, descend with a glide path.
Confirm clear to land for Speedbird 465 Mike.
Daniel, think my VRAM on the GPU is 12 gig
Yeah, Speedbird 465 Mike, 27 right, clear
for
to
the
land.
3060?
Clear to land, descend right, 465 Mike.
If you're enjoying the stream, guys, please do hit that like button. It
Speedbird
really does
446
mean a
left
lot.
heading 290 degrees, once
And really
established
helps with the
localizer
YouTube
27 right, descend with a glide.
Algorithms, so
Left
thank
heading
you for that.
290.
Don't forget to use our discount code as well. Jot that down on the
contract.
contrail store. Save yourself 10%
Shuttle
on your
non-uniform,
next
descend
purchase.
altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1010.
4000 and QNH 1010, shuttle non-uniform.
London approach, Main Express 566, you read?
Austrian 1738.
Right, start
left,
managing that speed and slowing
Bravo
down.
right kilo, stand 216.
Flaps 1, speed checked. Flaps 1. Glide slope, star.
Austrian 1738, taxi left Bravo, right kilo, stand 216.
Left Bravo, right kilo, stand 216.
Yeah, 3060
Heathrow,
guys.
good evening, Shuttle 8 Echo,
3060.
901, one of us A320, QNH 1010, climbs to Edinburgh, information X-ray.
And Shuttle 8 Echo, your number 3 for clearance, standby.
And flaps 2.
3 holding short, runway 26 left.
Speed 863 Zulu, speed 160 knots maintained to 4 DME.
Didn't check that speed.
No, in that case, Conjure 823 landing up for an immediate takeoff on the
0863 Zulu, speed 160 knots, maintain till 4 DME.
160 till 4 DME, speedbird 863 Zulu.
446, speed 160 knots, maintain till 4 DME.
160 knots, maintain till 4 DME, speedbird 446.
Speedbird 523, we're here on ILS, runway 263. Yep, I know.
Oh, that's paperwork.
So I have to wait for the aircraft to vacate. We can only have one aircraft landing.
Speedbird 465 Mike, vacated 27 right, Alpha 10 Echo.
Speed 523, wind 210 degrees 10 knots, 27 right, clear to land. Clear to land, runway 27 right, speed 523. Speed 465 Mike, right, Alpha, and then left on Bravo.
Red altimeter is alive. Okay, just recap the go around is a right turn 316. Approach altitude is 3,000 feet.
Yeah, left link 58 to join Bravo, that is.
Left link 58 to join Bravo.
122 requesting IFR clearance to Manchester Airport with information X-rays. We are Boeing 777. Stand number 565 QNH 29.83.
Don't just butt in, stop blocking the controller, please. Okay, that aircraft calling your number 4 for clearance. I will get to the clearances in a second once I've got this light a bit more tidy. So, Shuttle 9 uniform, turn right heading 260 degrees, when established low advisor 27 right, descend with the glide path.
Right heading 260, and once established, we'll descend with the glide path 9 uniform. Heathrow, approach speedbird 8, Bravo November, direct, slap on.
Flaps 3, speed's checked. Flaps 3.
Speed 8, Bravo November, Heathrow, hello, leave Lambourne 265, descend flight level 80.
Leave Lambourne 265 and descend flight level 80, speedbird 8, Bravo November.
Scandinavian 1501, turn left heading 105, descend flight level 80.
And we're going to manage the speed now. Landing checklist. Cabin secured, go on altitude 3,000 feet.
Shamrock 159, I have your clearance.
Shamrock 159, go ahead.
Shamrock 159, cleared Dublin, Compton 3 Golf departure, squawk 0733.
1,000 feet.
Clear Dublin is fine, Compton 3 Golf, 27 left, squawk 0733, Shamrock 159.
Shamrock 159, correct.
Bobby Huskins. Angry Scott right there.
863 Zulu, wind 190 degrees 8 knots, 27 right, clear to land.
Good land, 27 right, speed bird 863 Zulu. Is anyone else remembering Worms?
Left, Bravo,
playing Worms as a kid?
Bravo, hold lucky.
I love the Angry Scott voice. Right, crosswind landing coming up.
Good 523 Echo, and then left on
500 stable.
Golf, stand 325.
Echo, left onto Golf, stand 325, British 50.
Canadian 1501 heavy, double check-in, heading 175.
100 above.
Scandinavian 1501 heading 105.
Okay, make it 72 to the left, 105, Scandinavian 1501 heavy.
Minimum.
Continue.
Speedbird 59, I had a clearance.
Ready to copy, thank you.
Speedbird 59 cleared Cape Town, max it 1 Golf departure, squawk 5614.
Cape Town, max it 1 Golf, squawk 5614, Speedbird 59.
Speedbird 59 correct. Brakes, Shuttle 8 Echo, I have your clearance. Go ahead, thanks, Shuttle 8 Echo. Shuttle 8 Echo, cleared Edinburgh, unless 1 Golf departure, squawk 0577.
Thank you, cleared to Edinburgh on the Omlat 1 Golf, squawk 0577, Shuttle 8 Echo, thank you.
Shuttle 8 Echo correct.
It's weaving all over the place a little bit, just we've got some stutters
Canadian
coming in.
1501, the centre altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1010.
4,000 feet, QNH 1010.
To vacate on the rapid exit taxiway.
Heathrow Director, good evening. You've been on a 33 inbound Lambourne, information Yankee 320.
Now you can obviously turn down lots of settings at IniBuilds Heathrow.
Probably
should have done that before streaming this.
Lambourne heading 265, landing 27 right with no delay. Been on a 33, roger. Leaving Lambourne heading 265, 27 right. Speedbird 383 Heathrow.
Heathrow, Speedbird with you.
Okay, Speedbird 383, you should have held at Ockham because I haven't got anything for you. So I'm going to have to resequence you here. Turn left heading 230 degrees. Maintain altitude 4,000
Okay, now we're off the
feet.
runway. Let's sort ourselves out.
Apologies for the
ATC is busy, so we'll not interrupt him and tell him we've landed. I'm sure he's aware.
Speedbird 82 Delta Mike, ready for push and start, stand 515.
446, wind 190 degrees 8 knots, 27 right, clear to land. Speedbird 446, runway 27 right, clear to land.
Roger, clear to land, Speedbird 446.
Speedbird 863 Zulu Alpha.
We'll do the giveaway as well, shortly.
09. Oh, sorry, you're going that way. You've made a mistake there. Go straight ahead, Alpha, stand 509.
Straight ahead, stand 509, Speedbird 863 Zulu.
Good, stand 557, request push.
Sorry, Speedbird 59, just verify your stand number again, please.
Stand 557.
Let's get the chart up and find out where that is.
Speedbird 59, thanks. Push and select the proof face south.
That's proof face south. Speedbird 59.
Shuttle 9 uniform, full established, 27 right.
509.
Shuttle 9 uniform,
Yeah,
Roger.
it's
Speed
5 Alpha,
160
it's
knots,
over
maintain
here.
to 4 DME.
160 till 4 DME, Shuttle 9 uniform.
Scandinavian 150, 110, right heading 250
ATC
degrees.
did an amazing job. Hey, wait.
American right 250, Scandinavian 150, 180.
Speedbird 383, turn left heading 080 degrees.
Stand 515.
Joachim, you will need
Speedbird
to
383,
send an
turn left
email,
heading 080 degrees.
and the dev will send you a new download link.
Okay, aircraft looking for push, taxi, or clearances. Please call ground now, 121.705.
Oh, I bet he's glad a ground control has come online. God bless him, he's done such an
And
amazing
Heathrow
job.
ground, very good evening to you. This is Speedbird 82 Delta.
Try again. That couldn't have been better timed. Right, got the giveaway coming up.
Speedbird 446, vacated.
Speedbird 446, thanks, ground 121.705.
121.705, thanks very much. Thanks for your patience, goodbye.
Scandinavian 1501, when established localizer 27 right, December the glide path.
When established localizer 27 right, December the glide path.
So yes, this is the new IniBuilds that we're going to run the giveaway for very shortly.
Speedbird 8 Bravo November, turn left heading 100 degrees.
The giveaway has
Left heading
closed.
100 degrees, Speedbird 8 Bravo November.
Shuttle 9 uniform, wind 190 degrees 8 knots, 27 right, clear to land.
Clear to land 27 right, Shuttle 9 uniform.
Virgin 354, are you ready?
Fully ready, 354.
Do you have a preference for 3, 2 whiskey or 2 echo?
We can take 2 whiskey.
Virgin 354, roger, second right, and from November Bravo 2 whiskey, runway 27
I think
left.
this also
takeoff, wind
comes with a
190 degrees 8
GSX.
knots.
Clear to take off runway 27 left via November Bravo 2 whiskey, version 354 heavy.
Yeah, there we go.
Speedbird 59 for taxi,
Should have
contact
set
ground
that up a bit sooner, actually.
121.705.
But never mind. Oh, we're on 506. Oh, flipping heck. My bad.
Speedbird 61 X-ray Mike, Heathrow.
Speedbird 61 X-ray Mike, with you.
Okay,
He did,
Speedbird
no, he's
61
he did.
X-ray Mike, fly heading 265.
I read the wrong
descend
sign.
Flight level 70.
70 heading 265 to the 61 X-ray Mike.
Okay, so 61 X-ray Mike can't actually do that. Descent altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 1010.
I will reset GSX in a minute.
6,000 feet, Speedbird 61 X-ray Mike, QNH 1010.
Speedbird 8 Bravo November, descent altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1010.
Descent 4,000 feet, QNH 1010, Speedbird 8 Bravo November.
Speedbird 383, turn left heading 340 degrees.
340, Speedbird 383.
Oh, can't. What
Speedbird
GSX let me
933,
do?
descend flight level 80.
Sitting out today, Speedbird 933.
It might not let me do it. Oh well, never mind. Dynasty, what happens if you do that in real life? You really screw up all the planning the ground crew has gone into. That's what happens. And you get a meeting with No tea or biscuits.
7 Farmstead.
It's not going to want that.
Golf Lima Yankee November Charlie cleared through the London control zone as requested. Report airborne and report.
We'll have a little look
airborne.
around this airport
The
in a
winds
minute
at
while I do the
altitude
giveaway.
220 degrees 5 knots.
But I would just say thank you to the control.
Yankee November Charlie.
Speedbird 863 Zulu, apologies, got onto the wrong stand. Signing off now, but just want to say amazing job. Thanks for the service.
Take care.
Right.
383, continue the left turn heading to.
Do that. Cool. Let us have a little look then at this updated Heathrow Airport. I really did want to get GSX working, so I could have got some passengers deboarding or something like that. But doesn't seem to want to. Doesn't seem to want to do that, does it? I think I broke it. Oh, hang on. If I revoke the parking services, will that help? Oh, maybe not. Okay, I'm not going to go through the whole restart the quality thing. We'll just ignore it. Anyway, should we have a quick look at this airport? Leave our engines running. Why not? So, yeah, this is London Heathrow, Heathrow Terminal 5. Now, I was here not long ago, and I want to see if. Let's see how well they've done. To be fair, this is looking pretty good. Now, yeah, this is what I wanted to see. This is brilliant. This is very, very, very much like Heathrow's Terminal 5 in real life. So I'll tell you what I did. Yeah, this is what I was looking for. So, the best hidden viewing spot when they're landing on 09 left, yeah, or even departing, there's a coffee bar. Is it on this floor? I can't remember if it's on this floor or not. It might be like a Cafe Nero or something like that. But it is. Is it down a level? Either way, can highly recommend going and spotting them down there. And this just here, well, this is where all the cabin crew stand and smoke. But you get a nice close-up view of the aircraft that are all on those gates. But yeah, there is a great coffee shop up on one of these levels, just there. I don't think it was a Starbucks, but as you can see, they've gone to great detail to do this. Have they got? Just wondering if they've got the train station in as well down below. I don't know if they will have or not. Well, actually, no, they might have. They might have. Yeah, you can go in the lifts, and then somewhere down here somewhere there's the train station that takes you through the underground, and that is how you get to all these terminal buildings over here. Really, really good. And obviously that is Terminal 5, that's all British Airways. And if we pop ourselves in the very busy control tower of London Heathrow, probably a bit too much glare to be able to use this as a view, but that's okay. Just Speedbird says, welcome to my office. You work in Terminal 5. Fantastic. These guys look far too chilled to be Heathrow air traffic controllers. This guy's clearly just lost a bet. Or won one, maybe. He's lost the bet. But yeah, well done, Emeralds. So, let's run that giveaway then, guys, shall we? One thing I will just check for to make sure it is there before doing that giveaway. And it is. And thank goodness. No Heathrow should be complete without the most gorgeous aircraft to ever take to the skies. Okay, so time to run the giveaway. You need an IniBuilds account in order to access this, and the winner will need to contact me via Discord or email with your IniBuilds login details, not your password, just your login details. And the winner then, I'm going to close the entry, and we shall pick the winner. One moment. Entries are closed. And I'm just waiting for Streamlabs to actually get this to work. Oh, why are you not working? Hang on, I will get it to work. Come on, we want to give away Heathrow. There we go. Right, so the winner of London Heathrow is, congratulations, to Garen Vanderpool. Well done, Garen. You've won yourself a copy of this wonderful airport, courtesy of IniBuilds. Thank you so much for your support today, guys. And yeah, what better screen to exit our stream on? So thank you so much. Really enjoyed being back tonight. I know we have not had many lives recently. Things have been very, very busy. So really appreciate you all coming out for our live this evening. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. And of course, as always, to our EasyJet Simpilot channel members, to David as well for gifting 5 channel memberships as well. David, thank you so much for that. Really, really do appreciate that. That's really, really kind of you. And yeah, until next time, as always, we'll try and post details of our live streams in our Discord server so people know ahead of time. So, thank you very much, everyone. I'll look forward to seeing you all again soon, and enjoy the rest of your evening. Good night, guys. Bye-bye.